Well, happy Saturday afternoon. It's time for the Granted in Style radio program with your host, Dr. Marsha Koger. Good afternoon, Doctor.
Good afternoon, Tony. Good afternoon, Baltimore. This is Dr. Marsha Koger with the Granted in Style radio show. I hope everybody had a good week, had a great Thanksgiving. I had a great Thanksgiving, had my family over. We had all kinds of food. So hope you all had a great time. So today, I have a lot to talk about today. I hope I get through this list. I'm going to talk today about 15 ways that your organization can raise money between now and the end of the year. So 15 ways your organization can raise money between now and the end of the year. During this time, too, people are very generous. This is a very good time for your business, for your nonprofit to prosper. People are giving away money as well as people are shopping for items. So this is a good time to make sure you position yourself as an organization, as a business where you can benefit from their prosperity. So 15 ways for your organization to raise money. These are all very simple ways that do not take a lot of effort. Number one is sending out a Christmas card. If you're a business owner, if you're a nonprofit, it's really important to send a Christmas card out to your donors, to your friends, to the people who support you. This is a good time in that Christmas card that you can thank individuals. I know I've done that with every organization I've worked with, and just without fail consistently as a result of me sending out a Christmas card, especially if you can send it out now before the big rush of Christmas cards. People will maybe remember and send you a donation. Again, the reason why this is such a good time for you to benefit from end-of-year gifts, this is the end of the year. A lot of people need to still donate some money to have a tax write-off. So we have between now and December the 30th. Actually, it can go a little beyond that, but now and the end of December for people to give to your organization so they can get a tax write-off for this year. So you want to do some things to really make people want to give to your organization. So number one was send out a Christmas card. That's really simple. I'll guarantee you'll see some results. Number two is do your newsletter. Do your end-of-year newsletter. It can be an electronic newsletter. I talked about the platforms you can use for the electronic newsletter. You can use MailChimp. You can also use Constant Contact. Constant Contact and MailChimp, they both are free services that you can utilize to do electronic end-of-year newsletter. Make sure, too, when you do your electronic newsletter, you put a link there so people can click and donate to your organization. You want to make sure you have that, too, set up on your website. People can click through. You can maybe have a PayPal button set up on your website, or there are all types of different platforms that you can utilize for your website so that people can give to you online. There's another one, Network for Good. So number two is make sure you do that end-of-year newsletter. Again, that can trigger people to give. Number three is, I talked about this before, but I'll talk about it again through Amazon Smiles. It's www.smiles.amazon.com. If you are a nonprofit, make sure you register with Amazon so you can be a nonprofit that people can contribute funds to. It will be through smiles.amazon.com. Also, if you're an individual buying through Amazon during this time, you can make sure a portion of your proceeds of whatever you purchase can go to the nonprofit that you designate. So you would have to buy your items through smiles.amazon.com. It's the same Amazon. There's no difference. It's just that a percentage of your proceeds will go to that nonprofit that you designate. So that's an easy way. We have Cyber Monday coming up. So you might want to make sure you're donating during Cyber Monday. We had Friday, Black Friday, but Cyber Monday is coming up. So you can donate through Amazon Smiles. That's number three. Number four, this is a big one, Giving Tuesday. Giving Tuesday is coming up. This Tuesday is on December the 1st. Giving Tuesday started in 2012. Giving Tuesday is a national day where people are recognizing philanthropy and nonprofit organizations. So this is nationally, actually it's internationally, where if you are a nonprofit, people are more sensitive to giving on that day. You can make sure you send out some type of mailing or email to your mailing list You might want to do phone calls. The advantage of Giving Tuesday, too, a lot of times, that's the time when people will decide to match a gift. You might have a donor that will decide to do a one-on-one match, as well as the social media platforms. For instance, if you do a fundraiser on Facebook on Giving Tuesday, even if you want to raise $100, Facebook will match that gift for you for $100. So Giving Tuesday, it's coming up again this Tuesday. It's a very easy thing for you to participate in. And so that's number 4, Giving Tuesday on December the 1st. It happens every single year, the Tuesday right after Thanksgiving. So that's number 4 is Giving Tuesday. I also wanted to say this time during the month of November, I said was Gratitude Month. So I've had people call in throughout this whole entire month to really call in and talk about what they're thankful for. I'm still in a feeling of gratitude. So I feel free for people still to call in to let me know what you're thankful for. You can call in again, 443-380-2803. I've been in a period of gratitude myself, and I really appreciate my listeners and people who are supporting me. So I have a gift for you if you do call in and let me know what you're thankful and grateful for. Again, that's 443-380-2803. So again, I'm sharing with you the 15 ways your organization can raise money between now and the end of the year. So we are on number 4, which was Giving Tuesday. Okay, number 5 are direct sale fundraisers. For instance, that Joe Corby's Pizza, that chocolate bar that I remember buying and supporting people with those chocolate bars every single year. There are people now are selling candles. There are all kinds of items that your nonprofit can participate in, and a percentage of the proceeds will come to your nonprofit. Basically, how that works is you can get the items at bulk rate, which will be a cheaper price, and then you can sell them for more, and then you can make a percentage of the proceeds, or you can make some profit from that. So that's number 5. That's direct sale fundraisers. Okay, number 6, and think about it's discount cards and coupon books. Don't you all remember those entertainment coupon books? You can get them from the entertainment book organization that has the coupon book, or you can customize your own coupon book. Also, too, a lot of the things that I'm saying, they're adaptable to virtual fundraising, and they're easier virtual fundraising. But you could do a customized coupon book. You go to different vendors in your community, in your area where your nonprofit is located, and you ask them, okay, can you put a coupon in my coupon book? There's something you can develop yourself. As a result of them putting a coupon in the coupon book, for one, they'll get free publicity, free advertising, and they can get free advertising in your book, but at the same time, they're going to get some customers as a result of these discount coupon books, because people will see that and then come into their stores. So that's another one. It's a coupon book. One that's already made up, again, is the entertainment book. You can look that up online and get that information. Or, again, you can customize your own. So that is number 6. Let me see. Again, call in if you feel thankful and you want to let me know what you're thankful for, 443-380-2803. Okay, number 7. Okay, this is a good one. Number 7 is, well, part of what I'm telling you, too, are things that you can keep doing throughout the year, or you can have ongoing fundraisers. So number 7 is you can participate in loyalty programs. Most companies have, it's called a loyalty program. That's when you go to a retailer or a service provider, and as a result of your purchase, a percentage of that purchase will go towards a nonprofit organization. So, for instance, I know Target participates in a loyalty program. Most of the grocery stores do. Giant, ShopRite, they all participate in loyalty programs. It's a matter, if you're a nonprofit, you go onto the organization's website, you register as a nonprofit, and so then the main part of this, though, you have to make sure you let your donors, your friends, people who want to support your organization, your family, your friends, make sure you let them know that you're participating in all these programs, so that if I go shopping at Target, I know that I want the percentage of what I buy to go towards a nonprofit. Again, during this time time people are shopping. So these are easy ways where people can support your organization where money does not have to come out of their pocket. So
all right, Dr. Koger, I have Jennifer on the line that wants to say what she's thankful for.
Okay,
Jennifer,
hi,
go right
Jennifer.
ahead.
How are you?
Hello?
Hi, Jennifer. Where are you calling from?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore. Okay, let me know what you're thankful for.
I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for my family. Just thankful that I have life to get up every day, and some people don't. And with this pandemic going on, it's just, you're blessed to live and see another day. So I'm just thankful for life.
Well, that's great. Well, Jennifer, thanks for listening. Thanks for calling in. I hope you continue to listen. I'm on every Saturday at 1:30, so I really appreciate you. God's blessings to you. Can you hang on, and Tony will get your information because I'm going to follow up with you with a phone call because I have a special gift for you. So thanks for calling, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. So I appreciate that. I just really am so excited when people call in. It just really blesses my heart. So thanks for calling in, Jennifer. And I do, like I said, I'm thankful for all of you. So I'm giving out gifts for this month of November. This is the last Saturday in November. This is gratitude. So if you want to call in, let me know what you're thankful for. I'm at 443-380-2803. So I'm sharing with you 15 ways your organization can raise money between now and the end of the year. So I was on number 7, the loyalty program. So just quickly, I'll go over what I talked about already. Christmas card, number 1. Number 2, a newsletter. It could be electronic newsletter. Number 3 was Amazon Smiles, especially take advantage of Cyber Monday, which is this Monday. Number 4 is Giving Tuesday, which is Tuesday, December the 1st. Number 5 was direct sale fundraisers, selling that Joe Corby pizza, chocolate bar. Number 6 was the discount cards and coupon books. That was through Entertainment Book. Number 7 are the loyalty programs with Giant, with ShopRite, with Target. Okay, number 8, you can have calendar celebrations. That's basically when you have an event during certain times of the year. You can celebrate Valentine's Day. You can celebrate, of course, Christmas coming up. You can celebrate Mardi Gras. Also, too, in doing this, think about the donor that you want to attract, or think about your current donors. Think about what they're into and what they are involved in. And you'll know from different conversations with them, from interacting with your board meetings, for instance, if they might watch Dancing with the Stars, or they might be runners. So that can give you some ideas in terms of what types of events you can have to raise funds. So number 8, calendar celebrations. Number 9, you can have an art raffle. And that's basically where a local artist, you can do that a whole lot of different ways. A local artist might donate some of their artwork to you, and you sell it from there. Or possibly I have a friend who's in fundraising where she worked for a mental health facility where her students made the artwork, made beautiful, just creative pieces of artwork, and then they were sold to donors, sold to the community. So you can participate in art rifles. That's number 9. Okay, number 10, holiday shops. I know for some that can be difficult because that's in person, and that's basically where you have an event, a fundraising event. A lot of times it's held at a school. It can be held at a community center where you might sell inexpensive gifts on consignment. So that's called a holiday shop. You can do that during different times of the year, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, Christmas time. You can, again, sell things on consignment, or you could maybe sell things, have vendors come to your holiday shop. A percentage of the proceeds of their sales can benefit your nonprofit organization. And again, with COVID right now, you might want to do a virtual online holiday shop and maybe not do it in person. So that's number 10. Number 11, people are still having talent shows. We have a lot of talent out there. People are doing spoken word. People can sing. Somebody might want to step. Again, poetry, cheerleading. So you can have some type of a talent show. Again, maybe you might have to do something like this virtually. So this is a terrific way for nonprofits to raise money, to get your community together, to showcase your talent. So
all right, Dr. Koger, I do have someone on the line, Patricia, who wants to say what she's thankful for. Go right ahead, Patricia.
Okay, Patricia, how are you? Thanks for calling. What part of town are you from?
I'm in Windsor Mill, Maryland.
Okay, Windsor Mill. Patricia, what are you thankful for during this time of year?
Well, I'm thankful for my life, being alive. I'm thankful for my family and friends, and just being able to say that I'm thankful.
That's good. I love it. Well, thanks, Patricia, for calling in. Hold on. Give Tony your information. He's going to get your number and information because I will follow up with you. I do have prizes or just really gifts that I'm giving people who call in, saying what they're thankful for. And I appreciate you calling. I appreciate you listening. And so hang on, and Tony will get your information. So thanks for calling. You enjoy the rest of your day, Patricia.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So that's great. Thankful for life. We're thankful to be able to be thankful. That's great. I love it. So I was on the 15 ways that you can raise money between now and the end of the year. I was on number 11, which was the talent show. Again, with these events, some of the events, even with the shop that I talked about, but the talent show, you can charge maybe a small admission, and again, the proceeds will benefit your nonprofit organization. Okay, number 12 is something they call it murder mystery dinners. That's when you have a dinner, you can, I always think about Clue. I remember that was my favorite game. One of my favorite games growing up is where you had to figure out who took the whatever from what part was taken from whatever part of the room. But, I mean, even something like that could be, you could do a Clue game as a fundraising event, if that's something that you feel like your donors would like or something that you like. But number 12 is a murder mystery dinner. And basically, the agency, your nonprofit, you can create your own murder mystery kits, or there are murder mystery kits that you can buy. You can have your guests participate. Your guests will purchase tickets. And from the purchasing of the tickets, they receive custom suggestions and ideas. Along with the suggestions, the guests will receive a summary of the party's storyline and the setting. The decorations and menu are tailored around the theme. And at the actual event, attendees receive clues in between each course and spend 15 to 20 minutes per scene, revealing the necessary information to one another while staying in character. And even something like this, you can tailor make it to COVID during now. For instance, you might do something like this and do drive-through, where you might have clues at different locations that you decide in your community or area, and people drive up to that location to try to solve whatever it is. So it's called a murder mystery dinner. And again, you can be creative with this, and then tailor towards your organization. So number 12 are golf ball drops or golf ball tournaments, or just something involving golf. It can be a golf outing. I know I support having golf outings where you get a very select group of people that you're interested in getting involved in your organization, and you let them play golf at some location. Golf courses are still open, so you let them play golf and I know several people I know who golf. They're still golfing this time of year, but you let them play golf at whatever the location is all day for free. And then I've done that one time and was very successful, where we had a select group of people. We strategically paired them in foursomes. And then from there, we had a dinner in the evening. They got to eat for free. They got to play golf for free all day. And as a result, I think for that event, we raised about $40,000. Just as a result of that, we had people give because they knew that they appreciated that, from being able to play golf at this upscale place all day for free and have a free dinner. So you can do it that way, where it's a golf outing, or you can have a golf tournament where you have people pay a certain fee to enter the tournament. They can select their own foursomes, and then they play golf. You can have prizes throughout the day of the golf playing. And then from there, again, you can design it however you'd like for it to be designed. A portion of the proceeds will benefit your nonprofit organization. So that's number 13. Again, call me. Let me know what you're thankful for. I have something for you, gifts for people who call and let me know what they're thankful for. And the number is 443-380-2803. So, again, 13 was the golf outing or the golf tournament. Okay, number 14 are marathons. Marathons are still very popular. I know we have the Baltimore Marathon Festival that can be a fundraising event. And basically how that works, it could be a walking event. How that works is a person might pay a certain amount to enter. They might have a team of people that enter the marathon. It might be something, too, that you train for throughout the year. And you can get pledges for that, Ben. It's almost like, remember the good old March of Dimes walkathon? I just remember that, where you can get pledges for it. Maybe the race might be, or the marathon might be 10 miles. And so people might pledge $1 per mile of which you run. So that would be their gift, babe. If you don't run, maybe if you run, it's $5. If you walk, it might be $1. So you can tailor it to whatever you want to make it, like the Susan B. Komen race. That is a fundraising event. So a marathon is another possibility for you in how you can raise funds for your organization. And not only are these events fundraising events, but they're also an opportunity for you to build your community, for you to build your audience, your support. It's a way to let these individuals know about your nonprofit organization. So that is number 14, marathons. And again, you could do the marathon around a theme. Like, for instance, I know that one group I worked with, the individuals love Glee. So they hooked up the marathon with Glee. So, for example, a donor pledged $5 for each Glee episode that was watched during a time period. So however your community, your audience, you can be creative with this again. And then number 15 is, which is funny, and of course there are tons of these, but I wanted to just pick out the ones that I know that are successful and can be helpful to you. But number 15 is the Don't Come event. Now, as you know, a lot of you will receive all types of invitations to things. Again, right now, we're not doing a lot in person. There's some virtual things that you can go to. You might have an event that's a virtual event now online. But there's a whole thing, it's called a Don't Come event, where you send a person an invitation that says, don't come to my event that will take place, that will not take place at this, that will take place at this time, that will, like, for instance, here's an example. XYZ organization is holding its 5th annual Black Tie non-event. The event will not take place on July the 4th, 2021. Refreshments and hors d'oeuvres will not be served at 5 p.m. and dinner will not take place at 6 p.m. There will not be famous keynote speaker at 8 p.m. So as a result of that, people will give you money to the Don't Come event. And you can do that all kinds of ways. For instance, there's a lot that goes into having an event. And maybe by having a Do Not Come event, you might save a lot of staff time, a lot of money. So as a result of the money you save for doing that, that might be the money that you ask people to give. That maybe it turns out to be $50. Let's say that you might save $50 a week, $50 an hour. So then you can have people donate that $50 to your organization to the Do Not Come event. So that's number 15. Again, if anybody wants to call in and say what they're thankful for, I have a special prize for you. This was Gratitude November. Again, it's 443-380-2803, 443-380-2803. So there were 15 tips. I'm going to go over them again, 15 ways that your organization can raise money between now and the end of the year. And I also, too, have some other tips to go along with the actually, let me go over the tips first, and then I'm going to go back. The 5 tips when you are having an event and when you are doing these 15 things, I want you to, number one, think about the theme. What is your theme for the event? Is it going to be like a murder mystery clue theme or Glee, or so you think you can dance, or just what's the theme? You want to think about the theme. I think number 2, when you're having an event and just anything, I think music is always a very important component of your event, whatever your community is, too. What type of music? If you want gospel, if you want jazz, if you want soft music. But I think people sometimes underestimate the value of having music. Music can really set the atmosphere for you. And people might say, I know just a little bit, when I go shopping, when there's a good song on, it makes me stay in the store longer. So think about music as number 2.
All right, now, Dr. Koger, we have one more call for you today. It's Laura. You got about 2 minutes, and we'll wrap things up. But I do have Laura on the line who wants to say what she's thankful for. Go right ahead, Laura.
I'm definitely thankful for family and friends, but I got to give a shout-out. Stations like this, Kathy Hughes stations and some of the other black stations, you all have really helped us, encouraged us, and enlightened us on so many topics. So I'm really grateful for you all. And keep on.
I really appreciate that. Stay on the line. Give Tony your information, because I'm going to be following up with you with a phone call, because I have a gift for you. So I'm thankful for you for listening and for calling. So thank you for calling. So I appreciate that. That's where I'm really grateful to this station, too, and Kathy Hughes, and just Radio 1, and this a gospel station that really presents positive news and information and positive songs. So I'm going to be wrapping up. Quick tips, theme, music. Think about having a personality or celebrity to host whatever event you're having. If you are having several events, think about how you can group your events together. You can maybe have your auction at the same time, sell raffle tickets at the same time, have your virtual event. So think about how you can clump your events together. And then number 5, the most important part of this too is a lot of times when you have an event, that is the first exposure that an individual has to your organization. So when you have that event, make sure you think about how you're going to capture their information, how you're going to get their email, phone number, mailing address, because you want to make sure you stay in touch with them, especially if they're being exposed to your organization for the first time. And a lot of times that is the first time that a person is exposed to your organization is through attending and participating in one of these 15 things. So I talked about 15 ways that you can raise money between now and the end of the year for your nonprofit organization. If you want to get in touch with me, I'm Dr. Marsha Koger. The best way to reach me is through email. It's grantedinstyle@gmail.com, grantedinstyle@gmail.com. I'm thankful for everyone who tuned in today, who called up, who called throughout this month to let me know what you're grateful for. I'm grateful for you all, too. And I like to end each of my shows with amen. So I'm wrapping up, Tony. I like to end each of my shows with amen. And amen stands for agree with God, move with God, end with God, and never doubt God. And this is Dr. Marsha Koger with the Granted in Style radio show, and I'll talk to everyone next Saturday. God bless you. Bye-bye.